वेलकम बैक हीरोज़ एंड हीरोइंस। आप लोग देख रहे हैं पोकेमॉन रिबॉर्न का एपिसोड नंबर 51। तो आपने पिछले एपिसोड में देखा कि हमने रूट 2 का क्रिस्टल पजल सॉल्व किया था एंड बड़ी मुश्किल से हम लोग सेलेस्टीन कास्केड पहुंचे थे क्रिस्टल्स को स्लीप करके उसके उनके ऊपर जंप करके। एंड अब हम लोग जा रहे हैं सैमसन से लड़ने क्योंकि हमें HM सर्फ चाहिए एंड होपफुली हमें मिल जाएगा इस एपिसोड के एंड तक। तो शुरू करते हैं स्टोरी। Aha, acha, a ring master. I knew it. I could feel it. In fact, I could practically smell it. One of those battle passes making its way back here. I'm glad you were able to find one, Ram. And I know that can only mean one thing. But first, allow me to test your metal. It's all for the show, you see. I gotta know what my crew is up against so I know how to hype it. Even a weak challenger can still be a good for an underdog story. And just for the trios rep, but we have to frame it that way. On the other hand, if this is gonna be a nail biter, I wanna know ahead of time. So Ram, show me what kind of story we can expect from you. Aja. Alice stays here. पहले प्रोटेक्ट कर ले, बच गए। क्या फिर मरीना यार, फेक आउट लेफ्ट ओवर्स। अंडरबोल्ट ने हरा दिया। लक्ष्य रे बूम बस्ट। क्या कौन सा लग रही है? डॉन फैन। इसमें टॉप बिग टॉप रीडिंग की खास बात है कि सिंक का इफेक्ट 100% होता है एक्यूरेट। सिंक किया और बुलेट सीट 1 2 3 टेल स्लैप 1 2 3 खत्म कर दे। लेजी किंग पहले इसको रॉक स्लाइड निकाल दो। गया। A nail biter it is then. Maybe even a sweep with some luck. Oh, I just kind of love it when Samson in particular loses. No real reason, and definitely no under the table bets with him and Seal. But how many times they lose on the challenger's first attempt? No sir, none of that here. Anyway, I got a preparation that once. Tell Samson to get his butt into the gear. यहीं पे जाना है। सेव कर ले। पहले यहाँ पे सुन ले एम क्या कहती है। एम ही क्या कहती है। राम, you made it into a gate circus. Sounds like it's a mess up there. As you might know, a gate circus services 3 separate leaders. So Samson is first. Alright, he's fresh into the ring. So as far as leaders go, so I can't say too much, but I tell you what I know about the big top arena. There's actually 2 main parts to it. The first is Samson's ploy, the high striker. The entire ground is made of panels that trigger it. They were originally set up for Terra, as any attack that hits the floor hard will activate it. But since fighting moves take a strong power stances, they end up triggering the panels too. So if you can get a bonus from it as well. See if you can get a bonus from it as well. Alternatively, you might use Seal's type advantage part of the field against that. अच्छा, flying type की बात कर रही है। Some flying type attacks like acrobatics and bounce can make an extra splash around the big top with Seal's aerial scaffolding. A few of those and Samson's should go down in no time. Good luck. अच्छा, पहले टीम चेंज करनी पड़ेगी। और हाँ, ये पोकेमॉन मैंने पकड़े थे। ये देखिए एमेट्रीन माउंटेन में, ये सारे एमेट्रीन माउंटेन में। ये हवलचा सुबह मिलता है, मॉर्निंग में मिलता है 4 बजे से रात 12 बजे तक। ये भी, और ये भी एमेट्रीन माउंटेन में। इतने पकड़ लिए थे और टीम चेंज करनी पड़ने के लिए इसको डाल लो। सिसिनो पिटेगा क्योंकि नॉर्मल टाइप है। तो फ्लाई कौन को रख लेते हैं हमारे पास. सिल्वियन को स्विच कर दिया. हील कर ले. ठीक है. Since I get city is closed, what do we do now? There's some crazy stuff going on in Calcino. I'm gonna check it out. Once my entire body stops aching anyway. I feel like I got run over by a pack of buffalo ant. Terra treated you like a croquet ball. So close enough. I mean, I'm surprised you guys even survived. Disappointed? Nah. Haha. Gonna take more than that to break us down. You were hurt too, huh, Aya? I think I took an earthquake to the face. You know, she almost flattened me too. And not in a good way. Biffed. I hope not in the good way, mate. Isn't she a bit old for you? How old is she? Based on her rate, I'd say about 6. I ain't 6, you hooligans. She can hear us? Awkward. Get rawed on. Hey mate, thanks for fetching me before. Sorry you had to deal with my sister. She's always been kinda intense, you know. Personally, I was ready to take any excuse I could roll out on there. Oh, your sister's a brat too. I'm sitting right here, you know. No, not a brat. More like a violent murder waiting to happen. Yeah, that sounds like I. It does not. Nah, Aya's pretty cool girl. Be nice to her, mate. I'll think about it. Jerk. Bitch. Hag. Spinster. Bitch. I already said that one. I don't care. Love ya. Love you too. Sometimes. So Hardy, what do you do besides running your gym? Music mostly. I spend a lot of time practicing guitar. He plays really well. Oh, you have impressed even Aya. You've done what I failed to do for her entire life. What do you mean my entire life? Don't you mean your life? I'm sure you were never impressed before I was born either. Isn't disappointment your sole existence? Easy then, mate. What about you? Play anything? I play my voice. Only to terrorize me, I'm sure. For sure. That's cool. Hey, if we have a drummer and bassist, we could have our own band. That would be kind of cool. Know anyone who suits the bill? Afraid not. My sister used to play bass, but I don't hate myself enough to go there. उसके बाद Terra dear, have you been able to find a source of signal over a gate yet? I'm quite anxious to stop whatever it is to putting people to sleep. They should be watching us, not sleeping. No, but calm your. Terra is super 1337 hacker. No, nothing escaped my booty. Your booty has taken long enough already. You did or I did not tell you to calm your pitch. Undo the calamity that is your Hakuna your Tata's exclamation point. Just stop. I can feel my brain cells dying off one by one. Indeed, you are cruel to rob SAMSON of his remaining ones. Whoa, no need to put your cat fight on me. I'm innocent here. You weren't so innocent last night. How do you? What do you know? You was up all on me like on. I was all up on you like roar. How could I forget? Position number 52, the angry dinosaur. Yeah, right. Oh, yeah. My second favorite position. Dare I ask what the first is? If you want to know, get your book. We don't need a demonstration. Oh no, you ladies go right ahead. I think I'll be highly informative. I'm not going to. I'm sorry I asked. Fine, but if I tell you that girl over there on the couch, she got her an outer room drawing, cause she ain't gonna be near that couch no more. Note to self, order new couch. Again. Hey BB, you like what you see? Terra, please refrain from flirting with our guest. Seal is jelly. I'm not. Or of what would I possibly be jealous? Seal wants the Terra, darling, you don't even have a. Well, hold on, Seal. How would you know for sure? What are you implying? He ain't implying nothing. Cause we all know what do happen when you are done implied. You make an import of L and Ed Lolo. Don't you have work to do? Hell yeah, I got a lot of work to do. So bend over, I can do it. That's abhorrent. Your mama is abhorrent. Do you even know what that word means? For sure it means roar. It does not mean roar. Sure it does not. She is just salty. So salty. Make a pretzel out of her. That's how salty she is. Oh bitch tits, now I want a pretzel. Defeat. Or what? Apparently pretzels are Terra's secret weakness. I'm sure I have to keep a stop on me all the times. अच्छा सेव कर ले और अब हम जा रहे सैमसंग से लेना है you wanna challenge me? Sorry dude, but no can do. The ringmaster is very stricter about her policies. Anyone who wants to battle her has to have battle pass, much like the one you are holding. Well then, I assume the ringmaster already gave you her surprise challenge, so does that mean you're ready now? Yes. Alright, out onto the field, let's do this. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please to an exciting exclusive challenge to the stream, a Gate Ace triumvirate of leaders. Today in the left corner we have a first time challenger to a Gate Ram, and in the right corner you have seen him striker busting bells into the sky. You have seen him booked out juggling people as if they could fly, and now you're gonna see him on the power stage as he shows us what power really means. He's the Gate Circus strongman. Samson, how are you all doing? There will be 6-on-6 single battle. Alright, let's see an all-in-all knockout fight. Go on, get wrecked. आजा सैमसन से हमारा जिम बैटल शुरू. हरियामा सिल्वियन और ये हमारा मून ब्लास्ट गया. ब्लेसी केन चुन रहा है. फ्लाई वन से करता है. बूम बर्स्ट ओए गया. अच्छा उसके पास फोकस शैश नहीं तो वरना तो हवा लुच्चा के लिए फेक आउट करो पहले, फिर मारा साइकिल गया. लुकारियो के लिए अपना ब्लेजिक है, शाइनी ब्लेजिक काम करेगा. प्रोटेक्ट फ्लेयर प्लेट्स गया. उतना नहीं असर करेगा. स्काई अपरकट ओए गया. कॉल कैंडर उसके लिए सिल्वैली. ये पक्का कंफ्यूज कर जाएगा, इसको लगेगा नॉर्मल टाइप है. पहले इसको मारते हैं मल्टी अटैक. ओए ड्रेन पंच मार लो, असर ही नहीं करेगा. ओए गया जीत गए. मीन शाह के लिए सिल्वियन काम कर रहा है. नो स्वेट, आई बीन इन वर्स्ट पोजीशंस. लेमन प्लस ओए गया. जीत गए, बहुत आसानी से जीत गए. This isn't the first worst thing I've lost. And there you have it, folks. Ram is the victor. Shoot it up and spit out. Good game, Ram. For Ram, one new brand strike badge. The strike badge grants its holder the much sought after ability to use machine surf. But that's not all. Ram also wins team brick break. Brick break bhi mil gaya. And now for those itching to challenge Samson and or other leaders of the Gate Ace triumvirate, just find those battle passes. Thanks for coming, everybody. Good show everyone. We made a killing. Ram to beat Samson like that, I'm impressed. I do hope you find passes to challenge our other leaders. Samson is a baby though. Don't think we'll be quite so easy. Seal is toad say if you want, you know what I mean. But you mess with me and I'll roar your roar. But I'll take my roar and show it your roar until you can't even roar. Twice. क्या यार तरह बोलती रहती है. Anyway, I've got parting words to do, so I'll leave you to your roaring. Wait a second. Did you finally trace the signal? Hold on to your dongers, boys and girls. We've got news. Well, what is it? For highly advanced super hackers skills, I've discovered something very important. Well, you gonna tell us or not? I've discovered that Seal is wearing a thong. Excuse me? What is this? That's not what it says at all. You didn't deny it, baby. Look, let's just focus on this. That's the point there, right there. What is it? That one, right? I call him Timmy. His hobbies include cross-stitching, motorbiking, planting lizards in the knicker drawers of old ladies. I like Timmy. I mean, what does that data mean? I don't know. Just hacked the broadcaster to get it. I ain't no statistician. But if I had to take a guess, I'd say the signal is roaring out somewhere in Ametrine City. So someone in Ametrine City is broadcasting a signal to a Gate City which puts them to sleep. Then someone needs to go up to Ametrine City and stop that signal pronto. That's gonna require surf, and that sounds like a job for Ram. I'll see if I can make any headway towards the Ametrine too. We can make a headway together. I will head up and up to the Calcinon weekend. So meet us there when you're done at Ametrine. Calcinon, more like Calcion. Some of the other leaders are in standoff against Team Meteor there. We're going to help out Team Meteor. More like Team Metabor. Don't you ever say anything that isn't stupid. Stupid, more like roar. Like a bat out of hell. She's definitely something out of hell, alright. I guess we gotta take off now. CO calculation on made peace. A Mediterranean city is very high up here, so naturally it's freezing there. Dress warmly, but don't dress so warmly that it looks like bad. There's limit to these things. I enjoy the brief moment of solace which terrors go on and not ask questions. Anyway, I guess you gotta go at that surf machine, huh? Heal कर लिया. Deposit किया. स्टीलिक्स को ट्रेन करते हैं थोड़ा. फ्लोर पर अच्छा. यहाँ से निकलते हैं अब. रूट 2. अब हमें जाना है वापस सेलेस्टीन कास्केड क्योंकि हमने पजल सॉल्व कर दिया है और ये खुल जाता है दरवाज़ा. आपके पास बैटल पास होना चाहिए. बाय स्किल. मुझे टाइट. ऊपर ये रे. So you got the badge, Titania. My resort for work. I'll fetch the machine. It's a mess up in the back, so I may take a while to find it. Just wait here. Ram, you're back. Where's Titania? Just getting served, right? Maybe this is a good time to rely on what I found then. Or what I haven't found really. I started looking to Titan and it's all coming up zeros. Aside from what's going on in a gate and Labrador, there haven't been any reports of suspicious individuals around here. And apparently the road to Ametrine City is all completely blocked off somehow. I went down to talk to the folks at a gate circus and from the sound of things, Titan is supposedly very nearby indeed. I can't shake the feeling. I keep thinking what if it's closer than I want to admit. Lies and deceit right in front of my eyes that I choose to stay blind to. Tiny can be distant to the point of evasiness, and isn't it odd how it meant she's against us getting involved with Team Meteor? Thus there's the name. I haven't asked her directly because if she knows we are onto her, that could be problematic. I don't even want to know what I would do if it turned out to be her. If there was some way to... what's this? This is her writing, lying to her, imprisoned by her own secrets, fake fairy tales of romance. Here as promised. Surf मिल गया हमको. What are you doing? Are you reading through my journal? Yes, पढ़ तो रहे थे. That's the personal writing. Stay out of it, both of you. Tanya, what's all this? It's just notes for a story. Not that it's any of your business. Oh, it's just a story. That's good. So all this about lying to her and only pretending to love her. It's for the character. Right, of course. Hey Tanya, does the name Titavin sound mean anything to you? No. Why? No reason. I was just curious about what it looked like when you laughed. Excuse me? I get it now. You never really loved me, did you? What are you talking about? Are we really going to go over all this again? How many times we have to make this conversation? How many times have you lied to me? What? Go on, give me a number. Will you tell me about you have always been honest? Can't you really look in me and in the eyes and say that to me? I knew it. Ahaha. I've been drinking up to every single thing you have ever told me. Even when I thought I knew better, I let myself believe it because I couldn't stand to tear myself away from you. I loved you. I still love you so much. I don't know what I am without you. Stop. When we were together, it felt like you were always picking up the pieces of my heart, all made of glass, and gently placing them back together. I said stop, and now it just shattered again. Maria, seriously? Amy? Come on, let's go after her. She obviously wants us to. Come here to lie to my face some more. What do you even want me to say here? I want you to tell me the truth. What truth? I don't know what you expect me to hear. Why don't we start with Titavin? I have no idea what that even is. I bet. Ram knows where I'm getting at. Literally. What are you talking about? You're being ridiculous. Ram, you know she's in the wrong here, don't you? Yes. See? You can lie all you want, but we know all about your betrayal. What betrayal? We know you're working with teammate here. Okay, there's been a misunderstanding. I've been giving them false information to keep them from finding you. If that's what is this is all about, we can relax and go home. And why all the secrecy? Why all the comments about lying, the defensiveness, the cold silence? I love you so much, and I would expect anything if you ever shared with me. So why don't you? Because you don't love me. It's not that simple. You don't love me the way I love you. Tell me I'm wrong. That's what I thought. I don't care. I care about you more than anyone in this entire world. But you don't love me. You're only pretending to. I couldn't stand the thought of you doing something, of hurting yourself, just because I wasn't able to return your feelings properly. If I had a choice, I would in a heartbeat. At the time when it first became official, I thought I shouldn't let my own lack of emotions get in the way of your happiness. I thought if I stick with you and really devoted myself to you, maybe you'd get better. Maybe I would start to feel it properly. I just had to keep things stable until then. And I see that worked out great. I wish it had. I'm sorry. And I don't want you to apologize for your feelings or lack thereof. I want you to apologize for lying. For years, for all this holy lying all of this time. How many times we have kissed? How many times were you doing just for my sake? I don't think you want me to answer that, right? I bet. And you assured me otherwise. How many times? All just out of what, pity? No pity. I thought it was compassion, but I know I was misguided. You were my world. I guess I was just your prison. Well, it's okay. I can set you free now. I don't want you to do something stupid just because of me. Just because I'm cold-hearted and made a mistake at the cost, and the cost sank more every day. What was I supposed to do? I thought if I told you, or even if I just rejected you in the first place, then you would go over to the deep end. Well, maybe you were right. Amy, wait. कूद गई वो नीचे. I'm going after her, but I don't have a way back up. Figure it out. तो सर्फ होता है ऐसे. वाटर जेम, पॉकेट स्नैक्स. सर्फेस में खड़े होके करते हैं. अगर आप पुराने गेम्स खेले हो आपने, तो उसमें देखते बैठे होते हम लोग पोकेमॉन में पालती बांध के. कैल्शियम, जीनियस स्विंग, डायरेक्ट. बहुत कसल पजल तो नहीं है. पॉकेट स्नैक्स, पोकेबॉल, रॉक जंप. ब्लू शार्ड, ये कौन है? जोकर, अवेकनिंग, अल्ट्रा पोशन. अल्ट्रा पोशन. Train, are you ready to take the rainbow challenge? Face off against a multicolor dream team in the ring and win yourself over something. Will you fair and take this definitely legitimate challenge? Yes. Marvelous. And now we spin the wheel of color. Determine your and the color hands on all of them. Aja. Bindra. Moon blast. गया. मुशराना फ्लैग ऑन करेगा काम. और हाँ ओए क्या हरा ही दिया। क्लिफेबल स्टील एक्स काम करेगा। आयरन टेप गया। कर ले विश कर ले तब तक। लुरेंटिस ब्लेजिकन फ्लेयर प्लेट्स। और कौन सा है? मैग्नेजोन, कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है। गया। सोनिक मड बॉम्ब लो। What do you mean we have a rainbow challenge at home? So that's it. Powerful you indeed. You are indeed to triumph over the class act of calamity level power of this. Definitely the real rainbow challenge. I'm so impressed. I must have to give you a prize right now, this very instant. Let's see what I can give a valiant fighter like yourself. तू हमको बस कुछ दे दे, वो ज़्यादा अच्छा रहेगा, समझा? I know. Surely for as many battles as you get in, this will be very helpful and worthful item for you. Full heal मिल गया. You need not to thank me all at once. It's quite alright, and I know I'm as generous as I'm humble. Until next time, brave warrior. What are you looking like that for? Don't tell me you're not satisfied with the price. Yes. So yes, you are satisfied with your price, right? Great, glad to hear it. We're always happy here at definitely the Rainbow Challenge Incorporated to offer you only the best prices. What are you looking at? Don't tell me you're not satisfied with the price. No. No. So not tell me you're not satisfied with the price, right? Wonderful. Another happy customer. We're proud to have served you faithfully, and we hope to always keep our superior version of Rainbow Challenge in your heart. Okay, get the picture. You want something else? You all probably saw all this white item ball behind me. I assume I had a mega stone to give you, right? But unfortunately, it's not. This isn't a mega stone. It's just a floor mat. It's especially shaped and colored like a mega stone. Convincing, isn't it really? I was hoping it would open customers. Given that I'm allowed on circus, I'm not allowed on circus ground. Not that I wouldn't want be there anyway. The circus is smelly. Have you seen the Dawn fan droppings? Also, they have a restraining order against me. It's mostly about the Dawn fan. Look, but I'll tell you what I want. I genuinely don't have a mega stone for you. I'll give you this TM so you can let me know though, okay? Rock Tomb का TM मिल गया. Great, everyone go home. चलो. अब उतना आगे. ये कौन है भैया? Quash. सब ले. बहुत सही. ले मून ब्लास्ट का. डार्क घोस्ट है ना? I'm Giga Brained. यहाँ से निकलते हैं. पहले टीम को हील कर लेते हैं. ये लव स्टोरी बड़ी अच्छी निकली. अरे क्या करते रहते हैं. डेवलपमेंट बड़ा अच्छा किया है कैरेक्टर्स का. टीम ठीक हो गई. और अब हम तो यहाँ पे मैं एपिसोड को सेव कर रहा हूँ. सो अब यहाँ पे एपिसोड मैं एंड करता हूँ. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर वॉचिंग. मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट एपिसोड में. पीस.